After the 5th time recording this, maybe I can actually get a video done without the dogs going off again. Anyway, the mid-2015 is finally back in my possession after a bit of a stint with DOSDude1, as you probably have seen on his channel, if you follow him. If not, I highly suggest you go follow him, because seriously, the man is a goddamn genius. Anyway, what happened was I actually got this MacBook Pro from Ryan, as you can no doubt tell from the blue skin, because that's what he puts on all of his MacBooks. And the reasoning was he wanted his late 2013 back, because there's a bit of a story behind that machine that I'm not going to go into right this second, but he wanted it back for that reason. And because, you know, he got a 2017 MacBook Pro, really money was no object for him, so he's just like, you know, if you give it back, I'll just give you the 2015, no big deal, whatever. And I mean, it's not much of an upgrade short of the Force Touch trackpad, which is pretty awesome in my own uses. But, yeah, I already kind of went over that, but what happened after that was DOSDude1 got in contact with me because he's a mutual friend. Well, we're all friends, we're all in the same group chat, and he got in contact with me and said, hey, I have a mid-2015 dedicated graphics board that was purchased for another machine, but the person ended up never needing it, and it's just kind of sitting here unused. It seems to work. You know, would you be interested in it? And pretty much offered it to me in exchange for the integrated graphics board that was already in this machine. So I can't look a gift horse in the mouth. Went for it, and that actually all came with the Pismo, as I think I've said that. I don't remember what I actually said in that video, because I think it was mostly about the Pismo. It came with the Pismo, and I put it into this machine. I did that off video, because these types of things I prefer to do off camera, because they do require quite a bit of concentration, and I really don't want to mess it up, because this is like a $2,000 machine, and I really don't want to screw it up. But that all came in. I'm tired as all hell. Anyway, all came in, and the board went in perfectly fine. Like, this ain't my first rodeo with this kind of stuff. But the problem was the battery wasn't being recognized, and I did a bunch of things, including resetting the SMC, you know, all that wonderful stuff, and it just wasn't taking, so we both thought, okay, it's a board level issue, and it went back to DOSDude1, and he poked at it and found it was a resistor along the sense line, I believe. I don't remember the video off the top of my head, even though I did watch it all the way through. And he fixed it, sent it back to me, and the only issue at that point was that the Thunderbolt ports were not working. And by that I mean the Thunderbolt ports worked. It just, the shielding up at the top of the port had gotten bent, so I couldn't plug anything in. And I tried just bending it back, but unfortunately you can't do that while the board is in the machine. So last night I ended up pulling the machine back apart, bending the Thunderbolt port out of the way, and I mean, I can't show you because I can't show you it actively working, because I'm not sure where my Ethernet dongle has gone off to, but as you can see here, we've got a display dongle, and I mean, it plugs in perfectly now. So it's nice, it all works, I've tested everything, it's a nice little machine, and it's an unintended bonus, because I believe DOSDude1 thought this was a 2.5 gigahertz board when he sent it off to me, and it turned out to be a 2.8. So this was at least when I believe this machine was released with the manufacturing date, this was a BTO option. Apple later added it as a store, you know, an option you can buy in the store, but for the first bit of, first couple of months, I think, I'm not sure, I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know initially this was a BTO option, and then they just add it as a config you can buy in store for like close to $3,000. Sadly, it's not the whole thing. This has only the 256 gig SSD. The proper config had a 512, but I'm not complaining because, I mean, 256 is good enough. Though, I would like a 512 at some point, even though it's prohibitively expensive. But, yeah, this machine, it comes up just fine, as you can see here. Not going to really do much with it because, I mean, there's not really much to show off. It has the R9 M370X in it, which is not the best, but far from the worst. For what I do to it, or do with it, it's perfectly fine. So, yeah, pretty much it works great, and I mean, I'm eternally thankful for DOS 3.1, because otherwise this likely would have ended pretty badly. I mean, I would have had a working machine, but nowhere near as awesome as this. So, yeah, I'm eternally thankful. Go check him out. He deserves all the subscribers, because, I mean, the shit he does is crazy. But that out of the way, let's talk about some other things. And move on to something else. A friend of ours, well, a friend of, not Ryan's, but, like, a friend of my girlfriend and I is getting rid of some stuff, and I don't know exactly what's in these bags, but all I was told it was something I'd like, and I opened the bag. I did not actually really look inside it to see what's in there. Well, let's go ahead and go through the first one. A camcorder battery. Huh. Oh boy. Am I about to get the UXW Bill special? I feel a camcorder. Oh, it is a camcorder. Probably better than the one I'm using. But no, it's no secret that I'm really not really in love with my Canon HFR 600, because, I mean, if you're probably watching this, you'll notice that the video quality is quite noisy, even though I've literally got a nice bright lamp shining down on me right now. I'm not very happy with this camcorder, and I would gladly replace it if I came across a chance to. We've got AV cables, an adapter, so we'll get to see if this thing actually does anything. But I'm pretty sure there are no tapes, which kind of, what? Oh, wow. Huh. Neat. So I can run this off AA batteries. Just in case that was out of frame, I'll do it one more time. Yeah. Might have to actually try that. I've got the batteries to do it. And I don't know what this is. But yeah, that's about it. So let's see what this guy does. Pretty sure this has no charge even left in it. I don't even think this is the right... No, this is not the right battery. So this doesn't even have a rechargeable battery. Well, let's go ahead and plug it in and see what she does, because I do have, thankfully, power convenient to my desk again. Holy crap, this is long. Willing to bet this thing has better video quality than, again, my current camera. Let's see what she does. And this is a CCD TRV65. Good God, this thing is ginormous. Oh well, that works. It's got laser link too. Power switch, wherefore art thou? It's not all dead in there because I mean it did just start, or it did just do the thing. Oh, here we go. Do we have any kind of... Do not have any kind of video. There we go. That's something. Okay, there we go. This has to be engaged. So yeah, we do have... Video does work. Got no tape, but I mean it does seem to work. Yeah, and that does work too. So this does all seem to work. I just don't have really a means to use this. I wonder if this is just... I don't think this is input, because that would be handy. Yeah, I mean, need a little camcorder. I just really can't do much with it right now because I don't have a high-8 tape. I don't know what battery this goes to because that's a giant battery. Let's go ahead and push this off to the side. There's one more thing, and it kind of fell out of the bag while I was playing around. So, looks like it's never been used, but... A Kodak Easy Share printer. It's a dock. Now, some of you may remember I actually had like the Canon variant of one of these. And it didn't work. So I'm not so sure if this one will, but oh my. We actually got the full shebang in here. Ink, paper, so I'm not going to open that because I don't have any plans for this just yet. Here's the tray. Real Kodak pictures from your digital camera. That's debatable. See, let's go back through here. Getting started. Software. Let's see if there's is there a date on this? It says Mac OS 10s. Obviously, this is just press share. Is there a date on this anywhere? I do believe this can function outside of the camera. Because you do have a USB port on the side here, and you do have another USB port at the back. I'm not sure what that is actually for, though. Okay, that's for your computer. So you can connect this to your computer, thankfully. We got more things in here. Got a AV cable of some sort. That looks like it would go to the USB port on my DSLR. Got a mini USB port, which is awesome because I never have enough of these. Another one of these cables that looks like it would go to my Nikon DSLR. Actually, I have it right here, so let's see if it actually works. USB port. So I don't think this is proprietary, but it wasn't very widely used. That looks like that should work, but it doesn't. Yeah, that's weird. Let's try the other one, maybe? Yeah, I don't want to break the USB port on my camera because that would be expensive. So we've got all this wonderful stuff, loading software. Wait a minute. So we have software here and software there. Easy share. C3. This has to be early 2000s. See if I can get a 2004. You know what? This would actually be a good time to try the Pismo. But I think I will do that on a different video because I don't want to. This video is already going to be running on long enough because it's kind of just a multi-part, get loose ends out of the way kind of thing. So that'll probably be for demonstrating this will probably be for another video. I might tackle that tomorrow actually. But at the very least, let's see if this thing actually works as I drop it. This thing is still got its ties on, so I'm not sure if this thing was ever actually used. It looks like there is provisions to connect a battery to this. Because there is looks like a battery indicator, unless it's to charge the camera. So let's go ahead and unplug our camcorder and see if this thing does anything. Well, it's trying. For some reason, the outlet on the side of my desk is not working as well as it should be. Let's see how this actually goes together. It would be just my luck that this cartridge is not the right one. Which I don't think it is. Even though this says Series 3 on it. Even though this says Series 3 on it. It doesn't look like it'd be wide enough to fit in there, but I could well be wrong. But it does look like it was working, so I mean, we'll see what we can do with this in a later video. Because again, we're running on 19 minutes right now, and I kind of want to just wrap this up. So, until next time, next video will probably be with the Pismo and this little guy. It's time appropriate. We'll see you guys later.